Welcome to Desai Academy of Class 8th, Chapter number 2, Microorganisms, Friend and Foe. So, in our previous video, we discussed that micro, right? So, microorganisms. Meaning of microorganisms. So, these are very small organisms which cannot be seen with our naked eyes. They are seen only with the help of a microscope, so they are called as microorganisms. And we are classified as four major groups of microorganisms. One is bacteria, next protozoa, algae, and fungi. These are the four major group of microorganisms we discussed that, right? So another type of microorganism is there, so that should not considered under these four major groups, that is called as what, viruses, right? So these are the types of microorganisms we discussed in our previous videos. So you can check on our playlist, you will get the videos of this chapter. Okay, also we discussed that the types of disease caused by the microorganisms, right? So next we will go to the some pictures of the what microorganisms. Okay, from this picture we can see that when we will see the help of microscopes, so bacteria look like this. It is a highly magnified image, it is not a simple image, it is a magnified several times, means 100 times 10 that time it will look like a larger size, so that time we can easily see. Okay, this is a magnified image, like you are zooming in your mobile phone for the picture, like that only we are zooming the microorganisms what particular size to see them. So this is a magnified image of bacteria. So, okay, the bacteria look like this, right? So these are okay. Next picture is what, these are group of algae organisms. So this is a chlamydomonas and this is a spirogora. This is the also magnified image. These are not seen with our naked eyes. Next, protozoa. Already know the names of these two organisms, already studied in 6th 7th 6th 7th. Okay, right? This is called as amoeba and this is called as what, paramecium. These are what, unicellular organisms, and these are called as protozoa. Under these, amoeba and paramecium considered protozoa. Next comes here fungi, right? In that fungi, bread mold is there and penicillium is there. Another is aspergillus is there. These are the types of microorganisms and their examples, right? And another is what, we discussed that virus, right? This is the virus pictures. This is the diagram of virus organisms. They are look like this. Next question comes here. If these types of organisms are there, means where they are actually living in the body, or where they are lives. So like we are having our home, in that we are living, correct? Animals also living their nests, right? Birds they are living in their nest. Animals living in their own way of house, right? Like microorganisms actually where they are living, so that you have to study here. Microorganisms may be single celled like bacteria, some algae and protozoa are multicellular. Okay, some organisms are single celled. Okay, some organisms may be single cell or a multicellular organisms. Like bacteria is what, a single celled organism, but algae and protozoa organisms are what, multicellular, maybe multicellular, such as may algae and fungi. Okay, some organisms are single cell, some microorganisms are maybe multicellular organism. They both possibilities, some organisms are single cell, some organisms are multicellular, right? They live in all types of environment. Okay, these microorganisms is not restricted to any area, means they are living in every condition of the earth, everywhere on the earth they can survive, they can reproduce rapidly. Remember that. What is the range, means from ice cold to hot springs. Okay, remember that. How from that they are first they are living from ice cold, right? Ice cold to what, a hot range, hot springs, right? From very cold temperature to very hot temperature, in that range also the microorganisms will survive. And desert, right? Desert to marshy land, okay, from that also they are survive and reproduce rapidly. Microorganisms living range is what? From ice cold to hot range, and desert to marshy land. Remember that these are very important points. From they are from which reason to they are living means we can easily write. Okay, next again they are also found in human body. Remember that not only the ice cold to hot range and desert to marshy land, but also present in human bodies and animal bodies, right? Very important point where they are living from ice cold to hot range, right? From again desert to marshy land and human bodies and animal bodies. Very important points are there. So that ranging from ice cold climate to hot springs and desert to marshy lands, they are also found inside the bodies of animals including humans. Okay, they are living in humans also, animals also. Iceland to what? Hot springs and desert to Iceland to hot ranges, and human and animals, desert to marshy land. Everywhere the microorganisms can survive. Okay, whatever the habitat is there, whatever the environment is there, they can easily survive and reproduce rapidly. Okay, this is how microorganisms live and reproduce their populations, right? So microorganisms and us, what is the relationship between microorganisms and us? So the possibility of microorganisms is two is there. One is the advantage is there, another is what? Disadvantages, right? Every aspects having what? Two options. One is the advantage and a disadvantage, right? For example, your mobile phone having advantages also having a disadvantages. You are using for a good cause means it will be advantages. You are using for bad means it will be becomes a disadvantage, like that only. So microorganisms are sometime or a lot of time it will be very helpful, and sometimes it will be very dangerous also, right? How they are good, how they are bad, we'll discuss here. Microorganisms play an important role in our lives, correct? So it is playing most crucial role in our life, or important role. Some of them are beneficial in many ways, where some others are harmful and causes disease. Already I said that some are very important to our lives, and so beneficial means what? It is important, good, again helping, right? And some are causes what? Disease. Some organisms also is there, they can easily help, they can helping us, and some are causing diseases to us. Both possibilities there, right? We are discussing which one is helpful and which one is no, causing harmful. Okay, first we'll discussing friendly microorganisms, or good to the human beings, the microorganism which are good to the human beings, right? Microorganisms are used for various purposes. These the friendly microorganisms used for a variety of ways. They are used in the preparation of curd. Okay, remember that the microorganisms used in the first water preparation of curd, bread, and cake. So whatever we eating from the bakery, that items are prepared by the help of microorganisms only. Bread, cake, and we are what eating. So that is a curd also prepared from the friendly microorganisms, right? Again, the microorganisms used in the water production of alcohol. So remember that. So since our ancient ages also, since our ancients also used the microorganisms to produce alcohol. All the microorganisms also used in the production of alcohol. Remember that this much of usage is of what? Microorganisms. They're also used in the cleaning of the environment. Okay, so think how much they are important to us. They are also helping in the cleaning the environment. For example, organs waste, vegetables. Okay, after the death of the animals, or human beings, animals, whatever the waste vegetables, waste particles are thrown in the soil, they will decomposed by the, or decomposed means they are broken down by the, but broken down to simple particles by what, microorganisms only. That is done by the microorganisms. So that much they are very important to the human beings. Okay, for example, the organic waste like vegetable peels, remains of animals, feces, and etc. are broken down into harmless and usable substance by bacteria. Okay, so whatever substance we are throwing it, vegetables, fruits, again animals body, humans body, inside the earth, they will broken down very easily, and they will not produce any harmful effect from that, and they will very helpful to the human beings, right? That much they are useful to the human beings. That done, that broken down by which types of microorganism, they are done by bacteria. Means whatever the substance broken down, that are by the help of this microorganism called as a bacteria. Remember that. Recall that bacteria also used in the preparation of medicines. Okay, remember that medicines also prepared from the bacteria only, and these bacteria also increases the soil fertility. Remember that very important point. We already learned in first chapter crop production and management how soil fertility is helping the farmers to grow crops a very high yield. That soil fertility also increased by the bacteria also helping in the production of medicines. Okay, these are the what uses of microorganisms. So in our later videos we'll discuss that how bread, curd, cake are prepared from the microorganisms, and where other uses of microorganisms is involved. So we'll discuss later videos in a detailed manner. Okay, for more videos, please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.